Every evolution begins with a challenge. Without challenges, we cannot fulfill our ambitions. Our ambition drives us to go faster, bigger, and stronger. It is our ambition that keeps us perpetually innovative, truly, always. We are more than that, more than just a truck, just a trailer, just a van, just a bus, or just a cargo bike. We are the possible. In times of trouble, we make things possible. But also in good times, we take care for you. We connect people and goods. From A to Z worldwide. We're always on the move. Every single day and night. Welcome to IAA Transportation 2024. Welcome to the world-leading platform for transportation, logistics, and commercial vehicles. Are you ready to meet the pioneers of transformation? The transformation towards a more sustainable, user-friendly, and smarter future? We are the possible. We enable people and goods on the move.
Hello and a very warm welcome to today's official press conference of the IAA Transportation. I am very pleased to have you here. My name is Benedict Wegner. My team and I lead the IAA Communications, and we have exciting insights for you today. Before we start, just two organizational notes. Firstly, thanks to advanced AI technology, you can watch this entire press conference in the language that best suits you. This noted. And the second important point, after this press conference concludes, we will have our Q&A session. You can send the questions now to press.ia.de, or alternatively, as usual, you can type them into the chat later on. You can find the link for that directly in the description of this stream. And if you are a journalist and haven't been accredited yet, please do so now. You can also find the link for that in the description of this stream. And now I'm excited that we can start, and I'm very pleased that Ms. Hildegard Müller, VDA President, will now tell us something about the opportunities and challenges of the transportation. Ms. Müller will now speak on logistics and commercial vehicles. Hello and a very warm welcome to today's official press conference of the IAA Transportation. I am very pleased to have you here. My name is Benedict Wegner. My team and I lead the IAA Communications, and we have exciting insights for you today. Before we start, just two organizational notes. Firstly, thanks to advanced AI technology, you can watch this entire press conference in the language that best suits you. This noted. And the second important point, after this press conference concludes, we will have our Q&A session. You can send the questions now to press.ia.de, or alternatively, as usual, you can type them into the chat later on. You can find the link for that directly in the description of this stream. And if you are a journalist and haven't been accredited yet, please do so now. You can also find the link for that in the description of this stream. And now I'm excited that we can start, and I'm very pleased that Ms. Hildegard Müller, VDA President, will now tell us something about the opportunities and challenges of the transportation. Ms. Müller will now speak on logistics and commercial vehicles.
Thank you very much, Mr. Wegner. Ladies and gentlemen, I extend a warm welcome to all of you from my side as well to this virtual press conference on the occasion of IAA Transportation 2024. I am very pleased to have the opportunity to welcome you today from the VDA studio in Berlin, where we will discuss the latest developments and innovations in the commercial vehicle industry. The IAA Transportation 2024 is scheduled to take place under the inspiring theme, People and Goods on the Move. And I am genuinely excited to provide you all with deep insights into the ongoing transformation and future of our industry. The commercial vehicle industry is one of the central pillars of our economy and plays a crucial role in freight transport and logistics. But the challenges are significant. The lack of competitiveness of the location, the challenge of transformation, driver shortage, skilled labor shortage, high energy costs, and geopolitical uncertainties shape the current economic environment. And yet, or perhaps precisely because of this, we are fully committed to embracing the demands of a sustainable and digital transformation. 1/3 of the CO2 emissions in the transportation sector come from commercial vehicles, putting our industry in a key position to achieve climate goals. What is certain is that the automotive and commercial vehicle industry is going full throttle on the path of transformation. And at the IAA Transportation, we are also showcasing that we have already developed and are producing the products for climate neutral and digital mobility. The goals are set. We have developed the innovations and products and brought them to series production. Now it's about ensuring that we can successfully bring a substantial number of these vehicles onto the different roads. For that, we need the right frameworks. Primarily, ensuring we have the necessary infrastructure in place is essential. Only with adequately expanded power grid capacities and a sufficiently developed hydrogen refueling infrastructure can the necessary charging and refueling infrastructure be planned, built, and expanded effectively. The current biggest obstacle? Setting up charging points for commercial vehicles frequently fails because of insufficient grid capacity. Freight forwarders are eager to adapt and embrace the change, but then, unfortunately, the harsh reality sets in. The local network operator frequently reports several years of waiting time until all the necessary capacities and resources can finally be made available. And if we take an even closer look at the infrastructure for hydrogen refueling stations, the numbers and facts very unmistakably reveal the rather harsh reality. We're still in the early stages, and the goals of the A4 are not ambitious enough. And that brings us back to the core issue, to the necessary prerequisites. The objectives set there are simply not ambitious enough. Consequently, the subsequent CO2 reduction targets cannot realistically be achieved. That's poor project management. It squanders opportunities and prospects. A fundamental shift in mindset and a decisive redirection of efforts are urgently required and can no longer be postponed. Unfortunately, the current signals regarding hydrogen from Berlin and Brussels are quite negative. I wonder, but even here, do we really want to leave the field to others technologically and miss the chance to be at the forefront of developments? Purchasing a truck is a strategic, long-term decision that's fundamentally based on solid numbers, on profitability and lack of planning security, or obstacles that cannot be overcome through one's own efforts. They prevent investments and thus prevent the change. What are we currently experiencing? Is it a lack of strategy, a lack of long-term planning, and the absence of clear milestones? A project, as we all know, cannot function successfully in this manner. The new EU Commission must tackle this particular issue directly. The goals have been set, and now Berlin and Brussels need to thoroughly focus on the necessary framework conditions. We need a carefully strategized, interconnected industrial policy agenda in order to successfully meet and achieve the ambitious climate goals. That means also strategic project management. It is necessary to align the goals and rules for the industry, as well as for electricity and charging network providers, for example, to align the respective target points with each other. And one more thing is important. Speed is crucial now, and that's what everyone is always talking about. While the industry moves ahead rapidly, the politics doesn't keep up in a timely manner. As for announcements, maybe, but not when it comes to actually doing something. And enabling goes, for example, the topic of bureaucracy and bureaucratic obligations. They slow down processes. While bureaucracy reduction is announced, massive amounts of new bureaucracy are being created elsewhere. These hurdles are restrictive. Instead of enabling progress, they make things more difficult. Permits take far too long. From planning to implementation, too much time passes. Time we don't have. That's it. It's costing us competitiveness. The bureaucracy is slowing down the necessary pace. At the same time, on another note, rising energy costs are increasing the operating expenses of commercial vehicles, thereby reducing the company's margins. There are geopolitical uncertainties, like the current tensions, the war in Eastern Europe, and in the Middle East. All this increasingly affects the stability of supply chains and the provision of raw materials, and increase the risk of disruptions. Lack of trade agreements further complicates the situation. The economic environment continues to remain quite challenging. All these numerous challenges must confront a currently very difficult and uncertain economic environment. The overall economic development in Germany is weak, but in Europe, it's not much better either. Let's take a look at the registrations of new semi-trailers, for example. These have decreased by around 16% in the first half of this year and are currently at the same low level as they were during the COVID year of 2020. The new registrations of trucks showed a better performance overall. In the EU, they recorded an increase of 3%. Demand has recently weakened in key truck markets, particularly in regions like Asia and Europe, causing companies operating in these markets to face significantly stronger and more challenging headwinds. Technological innovations and solutions are absolutely vital. To effectively address these substantial structural and cyclical challenges, our industry heavily depends on technological innovations and sustainable, forward-thinking solutions. Two technological paths are particularly in focus for the future market: the battery electric drive and the hydrogen drive. With the megawatt charging system, we have a promising future charging standard for heavy-duty vehicles available, which enables very high charging power and thus makes long-distance travel and extensive journeys feasible. In parallel, we need to significantly expand the infrastructure for hydrogen fueling stations to ensure comprehensive and reliable coverage. These various technologies are not competitors. Rather, they effectively complement each other to enable a diversified and truly sustainable mobility future. Overall, the technology mix is crucial. Ultimately, both electromobility, hydrogen, and renewable fuels will each significantly contribute to our sustainable future. What gets used in each case depends on different conditions. This applies considering the framework, the availabilities, and of course, the prices. And that's precisely why it is also very important here to establish the necessary conditions so that we can effectively offer specific solutions that are tailored to specific challenges. In Germany, in Europe, and globally. I am very proud that we can showcase this tremendous innovative power with many premieres at the IAA Transportation. This proves the high innovative power and the design ambition of the companies. Allow me to present to you some truly impressive examples from practical experience. First, the collaboration between Daimler Truck and Shell, who are planning to establish an extensive network of hydrogen refueling stations along key transport routes across Europe. This project clearly demonstrates how collaborations between industry partners can effectively provide the necessary infrastructure for these new propulsion technologies. Another excellent example is the introduction of the e-Actros by Mercedes-Benz. This fully electric truck was specifically designed and developed for urban distribution. It is already successfully being operated in multiple cities across different regions. This demonstrates how innovative technology has the potential to completely revolutionize urban logistics. Let's also underscore the extremely significant collaboration between MAN Truck and Bus and ABB E-Mobility. Together, they are working on the development and implementation of the megawatt charging system. This innovative system aims to establish a high-capacity charging infrastructure that has the capability to recharge electric trucks both rapidly and efficiently. The first megawatt charging stations have already been installed in Germany and impressively demonstrate how megawatt charging can significantly reduce charging times. A crucial development for the electrification of long-distance travel. And another significant project is the initiative by Milens in collaboration with Volvo, Traton, and Daimler. Milens plans to present and showcase their advanced charging infrastructures for heavy-duty vehicles to the broader public at the IAA Transportation 2024 event. This joint venture is focused on developing a comprehensive, Europe-wide network of high-performance charging stations and aims to include at least 1,700 public charging points by the year 2027. The focus is on the introduction of megawatt charging systems, which allow long-haul trucks to be fully charged in just 30 to 45 minutes. And I would also like to highlight the innovative collaboration between Ford Trucks and Siemens. Together, they are developing a smarter charging infrastructure to maximize the efficiency and availability of charging points. This collaboration underscores the vital importance of driving technological developments and infrastructure expansion forward together in unison. Not least, the strategic cooperation between Scania and Northvolt is yet another truly remarkable example. Together, they are developing sustainable battery solutions, which highlights the critical importance of sustainable supply chains and the development of batteries with a reduced CO2 footprint. Such collaborations are absolutely crucial for achieving sustainable mobility in the future. And these noteworthy examples impressively show how strategic cooperation and innovative approaches shape the future of mobility and effectively tackle the complex challenges of electrification and sustainability. The success of this transformative journey now primarily depends on the right regulatory framework and effective incentive mechanisms. Sustainable steering effects generate substantial benefits that emerge from the utilization of capital goods. Therefore, it is crucial for transportation companies that new eco-friendly vehicle concepts offer long-term calculable benefits. The new EU Commission must tackle precisely this. The goals are set. Now Berlin and Brussels must focus on the framework conditions more closely. As already mentioned, a well-thought-out, strategic, interlocking industrial policy agenda is essential to achieve the climate goals. This implies that a very strategic form of project management is absolutely necessary. Goals and regulations for the industry, as well as for power and charging network providers, must be carefully aligned and seamlessly integrated so that their respective targets not only complement each other, but can also be jointly achieved in a cohesive manner. The CO2 legislation sets clear targets for that. The EU legislators agreed on targets to reduce CO2 emissions for heavy-duty vehicles, ranging from 45% for 2030 to 2034, 65% for 2035 to 2039, and 90% from 2014 compared to 2019. The scope of the regulation is being expanded, and these standards now apply to almost all trucks, including work vehicles like garbage trucks or concrete mixers from 2035 for city buses, long-distance buses, and trailers. Specific emission reduction targets will also be established for trailers at 7,5% and for semi-trailers at etwa 10% starting in the year 2030. To accelerate the transition to emissions-free public transport across Europe, new city buses must reduce emissions by 90% from 2030 onwards. All new city buses must be emissions-free by 2035. The goals are set, but the responsibility also lies, as mentioned, in providing the necessary charging infrastructure. One missing percentage point to achieve the 45% reduction targets can cost truck manufacturers significant fines. But if the products are available, yet the demand fails due to the lacking e-charging and hydrogen refueling infrastructure, which, for example, depends on network expansion, is this penalty really an adequate measure then? In general, it's important to pause and question the political approach that both Brussels and Berlin are pursuing. Why am I saying this? The USA, with the Inflation Reduction Act, has shown that an open approach which sets targets, encourages investment, and does not enforce specific technologies, the right path forward. It's fundamentally about motivating companies to invest more and to innovate more rapidly, based on technology openness. For commercial vehicles, there is rightly no combustion engine ban. Emissions must, as mentioned, be reduced by 90% by 2040, which ultimately means technological diversity and flexibility. A climate-neutral transportation, whether in the passenger car or commercial vehicle sector, can only be achieved if we also include the existing fleet. This is why we are strongly committed to establishing the right incentives here as well, to drive investments in renewable fuels forward. It is and remains a collective task. Additionally, the VDA demands a significant reduction in bureaucracy, which poses a considerable burden, especially for medium-sized companies. The fourth stage of the Bureaucracy Relief Act represents just an initial step, but more extensive and additional measures are needed to effectively minimize the administrative burden. At the same time, digitalization in administration must be advanced. Without consistent digitalization, processes remain inefficient, and the potential for increased efficiency cannot be fully realized. The IAA Transportation 2024 provides an exceptional platform to present and showcase these groundbreaking innovations and developments. With over 1,600 exhibitors from 42 countries and numerous interactive formats like test rides and the cargo bike course, the events offer insights into the future of mobility. I would also like to highlight the startup area and the special sessions on artificial intelligence, which will provide important impulses for our industry. Our event will not only be an exhibition of products and technologies, but also a place for exchange and collaboration. We are pleased that prominent speakers such as Federal Minister Volker Wissing, Prime Minister Stefan Weil, and other industry leaders will be participating in the opening event and sharing their perspectives on the future of freight transport and logistics. Another highlight is the presentation of new vehicle models and innovative technologies by leading manufacturers. For example, Daimler Truck, MAN, Scania, and Volvo Trucks will be showcasing their latest electric and hydrogen-powered trucks, which give a detailed glimpse into what the future of freight transport could potentially look like. Additionally, Ford Trucks will introduce new sustainable drives and digitized solutions tailored to the needs of the modern logistics market. Tesla will also be there with their new semi-truck and present the latest and greatest developments in the field of electromobility. Ladies and gentlemen, let us shape the future of the commercial vehicle industry together and embrace the challenge as an opportunity. The IAA Transportation 2024 is not merely an exhibition, but rather a hub for exchanging ideas, fostering innovation, and embracing a collective vision of sustainable and efficient mobility for the future.
Thank you, Ms. Müller, for this fascinating insight into the opportunities and challenges of the industry. We are now very pleased that various exhibitors at IAA Transportation are giving us a brief insight into the innovative strength of their companies. Look forward to hearing from Martin Daum, CEO of Daimler Truck, Alexander Vlaskamp, CEO of MAN Truck and Basis. Look forward to Andreas Schmitz, CEO of Schmitz Cargo Bowl, and Bernhard Krohne, CEO of Krohne Holding.
Meine sehr geehrten Damen und Herren, die Kurzfassung meiner Botschaft zur IAA Transportation 2024 lautet: Es geht nicht um Visionen, es geht um Umsetzung. Und genau das tun wir als Daimler Truck. Futuristische Fahrzeugkonzepte für batterie- und wasserstoffbetriebene Antriebe haben wir bei den vergangenen IAAs gezeigt. Das war gestern. Heute bieten wir Ihnen 10 emissionsfreie Produktlinien in mehr als 50 Ländern der Welt an. Und in wenigen Wochen geht unser Mercedes-Benz e-Actros 600 für den wichtigen Fernverkehr in Serie. Doch die besten Fahrzeuge helfen nicht, wenn die Kunden nicht laden können. Die fehlende Infrastruktur wird zum Haupthindernis auf dem Weg zum nachhaltigen Transport. Und auch bei der Infrastruktur kommt es also auf Umsetzung an. Klar ist deshalb, Hersteller können den Transport nicht alleine dekarbonisieren. Das geht nur gemeinsam.
We are looking forward to the IAA Transportation. This is where we will be presenting our expanded zero-emission portfolio. We will be showing the EGGL for the first time. This truck is perfectly suited for urban transport solutions. As an alternative for special heavy haulage applications, we developed the EGTGX, a truck with a hydrogen combustion engine. And we will also show another big leap in fuel efficiency for our diesel truck portfolio. We want to impress our customers in Hanover with this as well as with our team and live our brand promise, simplifying business.
Herzlich willkommen. Mein Name ist Andreas Schmitz, Vorstandsvorsitzender der Schmitz Cargo AG. Sie alle kennen uns aus dem Straßenverkehr. Wir sind die mit dem blauen Elefanten, die Nummer 1 der Trailerhersteller. Was Sie vielleicht weniger wissen ist, dass wir auch der Technologieführer für Transportgeldmaschinen und digitale Lösungen sind. Delivering Performance, also Leistung liefern für unsere Kunden, ist unser täglicher Ansporn und auch unser Motto für die IAA 2024. Wir freuen uns auf gute Gespräche, in denen wir gemeinsame Lösungen für Ihre Herausforderungen finden werden. Sei es beim Kostendruck, den wir mit kalkulierbaren Services begegnen, sei es beim Übergang zur Elektrifizierung, wo wir mit unserem neuen EPTO-Hybrid-Kühlgerät eine flexible Lösung bieten. Sie finden uns wie immer in Halle 27. Wir freuen uns auf Sie.
Herzlich willkommen zur IAA Transportation 2024 in Hannover. Unter dem Motto Dimensions in Motion freuen wir uns, Ihnen in diesem Jahr unsere vielschichtigen Zukunftslösungen zu präsentieren. Mit innovativen Technologien und fortschrittlichen Konzepten bewegt Krone sich in bekannten sowie neuen Dimensionen der Branche. Diese Weltleitmesse versammelt alle bedeutenden Akteure, die für den Transport verantwortlich sind. Sie zeigt eindrucksvoll, wie systemrelevant und unerlässlich unsere Industrie für die Gesellschaft ist. In Halle 27 erwartet Sie die faszinierende Vielfalt der Krone-Nutzfahrzeuge, aber auch etwas mehr. Seien Sie also unsere Gäste und erleben Sie unsere Welt in all ihren Dimensionen. Wir freuen uns auf Ihren Besuch.
A big thank you to the IAA exhibitors for these exciting insights, and I am now very pleased that Jürgen Benedict, the Managing Director responsible for the IAA at the VDA, will now tell us what you can experience at the IAA Transportation 2024, what you can expect. Mr. Mindel, please.
Thank you very, very much, Mr. Wegner. And also from my side, a heartfelt thank you to the exhibitors and also to the VDA president for all the insights we have already gained today. And ladies and gentlemen, I am very delighted to welcome you all today to the virtual press conference of IAA Transportation 2024. IAA Transportation is the leading platform for innovations in the fields of transport, logistics, and commercial vehicles, offering a unique opportunity to experience the latest developments and trends in our industry. The IAA Transportation 2024 showcases the future of mobility. New propulsion technologies, digital innovations, and sustainable solutions are in the spotlight. Our goal is to support the transformation of the industry towards greater sustainability, efficiency, and safety. The IAA Transportation 2024 will take place from September 17th to 22nd in Hanover, with a special press day on the 16th September, where more than 80 press conferences are scheduled under the main claim, People and Goods on the Move, and the subclaim, Meet the Pioneers of Transformation. We can expect an exciting and forward-looking event that promises to be truly inspiring and full of innovations. The IAA Transportation 2024 will be officially opened by Federal Minister of Transport Volker Wissing, Lower Saxony's Minister President Stefan Weil, the Mayor of Hanover Belit Unai, as well as VDA President Hildegard Müller. We are expecting more than 1,650 exhibitors from over 40 different countries to present their latest innovations and cutting-edge technologies. Already now, we are recording 20% more registrations compared to the same period in 2022. It is particularly noteworthy that the foreign share is an impressive 73%. Most international exhibitors come from China, followed closely by those from Italy and Turkey. The halls being utilized in Hanover are nearly all overbooked already. This accounts for the highest proportion of international exhibitors we've ever had at an IAA Transportation event, even before Corona. This is a very strong indication of how globally the industry interacts and how absolutely essential a platform for such vital exchanges is. With electromobility, hydrogen, and e-fuels, the IAA Transportation 2024 is setting the course for climate-neutral mobility of tomorrow. A central topic of the IAA is decarbonization. Electrification of drives, development in the field of hydrogen, and as Hildegard Müller mentioned, the establishment of the necessary infrastructure. This includes the reduction of CO2 emissions, the use of electromobility in heavy-duty transport, as well as hydrogen technologies. We will also make an effort to address the asynchrony between vehicles and the charging infrastructure, especially concerning megawatt charging solutions. We have various formats to comprehensively cover the topics of IAA transportation. Test drives as part of the ER experience, for example. These unique opportunities enable visitors to experience the latest commercial vehicles and cutting-edge technologies firsthand. In realistic driving scenarios, they can test the driving characteristics and performance of the vehicles. A range of different models of electric and hydrogen-powered vehicles are available to effectively demonstrate the versatility and efficiency of the latest propulsion technologies. At the same time, the latest diesel-powered vehicles will also be made available for test drives. Let me emphasize once again just how fundamentally critical experience truly is in our industry. We successfully noticed that at EI Transportation 2022. 2 years ago, the forward-looking event concept attracted numerous interested parties with over 7,500 test drives. This year, Air Transportation plans to present an even more comprehensive and attractive range for professional visitors by showcasing an even more international and diverse exhibitor portfolio. We are excited to have 22 exhibitors here, including Daimler, VW Commercial Vehicles, Iveco, MAN, Volvo, as well as Tesla and Vincross for the first time, and of course, many others. The exhibitors provide interested customers at the IAA test drives with the unique opportunity to experience guided test drives in the latest emission-free commercial vehicles of all classes. These exciting test drives are conducted both on the fairgrounds and also extend to include public roadways. Additionally, there is a cargo bike course available. This course was completely redesigned from scratch this year. Here, visitors have the opportunity to rigorously test modern cargo bikes in a wide variety of real-world riding conditions and scenarios. Let me, before I move on to the next point, make one thing clear. We believe that progress can only be achieved with a continuously ongoing dynamic of innovation. And this must be a tangible experience, because innovations will also need to be embraced. In our example, it is frequently the drivers, the shippers, and also the engineers who play a crucial role. Here, Air Transportation provides a unique opportunity to experience the power of innovation up close and personal. In the section of charging infrastructure exhibitors located in Hall 13, current developments are being showcased. If you take a closer look at our key visual for this year, you'll notice that the bustling scene on the horizon clearly highlights the theme of energy. We are very pleased that this year we were able to significantly increase the number of exhibitors from the battery sector. We are also pleased to welcome more exhibitors from the energy supply sector. It shows how important the topic has become for our industry and at the same time how the IAA has become for other sectors. Ms. Müller already mentioned it, and I'd like to quickly add a sentence to that. The IAA Transportation is no longer just a commercial vehicle trade fair. We are a platform that seeks to holistically address the challenges of our industry and other industries. We are very pleased to be making progress toward this ambitious goal at the IAA Transportation 2024 in Hanover. We have created a special startup area. In this section, startups and young companies proudly present their innovative ideas and latest products in Hall 12. With 34 carefully selected young companies from a variety of different countries, the IAA once again underscores its significant role as a leading platform for the future of logistics and transport. The startup area this year offers a curated selection of companies showcasing pioneering technologies and solutions in the fields of battery, artificial intelligence, autonomous driving, hydrogen and electric engines, as well as zero-emission cooling technologies. A standout topic in this year's startup area is the range of services and innovative products designed for automated and autonomous driving. 7 of the selected startups are diligently working on highly advanced solutions that span from sophisticated driver assistance systems to fully autonomous vehicle technologies. These forward-thinking approaches promise to greatly enhance safety and operational efficiency in road traffic, and they are truly a key element of the ambitious future vision set forth by the IAA. The startup area impresses with its international diversity. The 34 startups come from 15 countries, including Germany, Israel, France, the USA, the Netherlands, China, Switzerland, Italy, South Korea, Poland, Belgium, Denmark, Sweden, Austria, and the United Kingdom, UK. This global mix also highlights the importance of IAA Transportation as an international platform for groundbreaking mobility solutions. Because the IAA Transportation provides these selected companies with the opportunity to present themselves to relevant and potential partners. Throughout the entire week, thematically curated pitches are scheduled to take place on the industry stage, where startups showcase their innovative solutions to a broad and knowledgeable expert audience. These pitches offer a unique opportunity to directly learn about the latest advancements and to personally engage with the brilliant minds behind these innovative technologies. A special highlight is the Pioneers Link Up on Thursday evening in Hall 18. This exclusive networking event brings together the innovative minds of the industry and encourages the exchange between established companies, investors, and startups. On the weekend of the 21st and 22nd of September, we are very excited to offer a range of special and exclusive attractions for drivers and their families with the newly designed IAA Drivers and Family Weekend. Visitors can gain fascinating insights into the world of logistics and transportation on these days, participate in a range of entertaining activities, and take full advantage of a variety of special offers tailored to the specific needs of both families and truckers. Among other attractions, the official FIA truck racing paddock will be present on site, and visitors will even have the exciting opportunity for a meet and greet session with their favorite stars. There will also be a truck driving school, an outdoor stage with concerts and programs, or a solar-powered Ferris wheel throughout the entire IAA period. This, by the way, is completely free for all visitors. For the little guests, there is the specially set up IAA Experience area offering a wide variety of engaging activities. From the VW ID bus bouncy castle to a trampoline, all the way to an exciting quad course, a delightful kiddie train route, and even bull riding. Here, plenty of fun and entertainment are offered. Surrounded by numerous dining options with places to sit and linger, young and old alike can enjoy the vibrant hustle and bustle. A special highlight on the open-air stage are the various live performances on Saturday and Sunday. Among them, the band Heavy Saurus, which performs children's rock music. Another special highlight is the ceremonious awarding of the Ehrenblick for outstanding social commitment. In addition, there is a wide range of offerings from IAA exhibitors on their presentation areas. With the white and accepted BPW Bergisch Achsen KG, with the BPW EcoDisc Challenge, where visitors are able to prove their skills in quick and efficient brake changes, as well as Volkswagen commercial vehicles. Under the motto, Full Drives of Adventure with Volkswagen Commercial Vehicles, many experiences are offered for large and small visitors, including a sweet surprise for Craft Day on the 21st. Offer in September. Daimler Truck invites to a family tour and driving experience where visitors can experience and drive electric trucks themselves. The Unimog experience by Daimler Truck allows visitors to participate in an exciting ride in the double cabin of the Unimog U Forte 23. Additionally exciting will be the offer from ZF Group. This unique opportunity allows visitors to experience realistic driving situations in an innovative truck cabin and to immerse themselves in the life behind the wheel firsthand. You will discover many more exciting offers on our website. I can promise you there will definitely be something for everyone. There are more than 40 different offers. It is a tradition, and another exciting highlight is the awarding of the Cargo Bike of the Year award on the 19th September, during which the most innovative and creative cargo bike models get awarded. In parallel, the 5th Bike Logistics Conference is taking place, which focuses on exploring the many potentials of cargo bikes in urban logistics and their impact on CO2 reduction. Experts and industry leaders will share their insights and best practices here. A few days earlier, at the press day, the Stars of the Year Awards ceremony took place, presenting the industry awards International Truck of the Year, International Bus of the Year, and International Van of the Year. Failed to secure the International Trailer of the Year Award and the Truck Innovation Award. We are exceptionally pleased and honored that the journalists from the expert juries, along with their distinguished presidents, have once again chosen to bestow their highly prestigious awards at the IAA Transportation. Of particular significance is the A Conference, at which international thought leaders and industry experts come together to collectively present and discuss their future-forward visions and innovative solutions for the global and regional transport sectors. The conference will cover topics such as charging infrastructure, autonomous driving, and hydrogen technology, providing a platform for the exchange of potentially groundbreaking ideas and solutions. We are looking forward to Martin Daum, the chairman of the Board of Management of Daimler Truck Holding AG, Arndt Franz, the CEO of Mahle, Dr. Stefan Hartung, chairman of the board of Robert Bosch GmbH, Dr. Holger Klein, Chairman of the Board ZF Group, Kim Kohlmeier from T&E, Olaf Persson, CEO of Iveco, Dan Priestley from Tesla. To have the pleasure of welcoming Karin Radstrom, CEO of Mercedes-Benz Trucks, Peter Schaefer from Infineon, Harold Seidel from DAF, and Sarah Schiffer from Hylin. Likewise, exhibitors like Andreas Schmitz, CEO of Schmitz Cargo Bull, but also numerous politicians will join the discussions on the main stage of the IAA Transportation, such as Robert Habeck, Federal Minister for Economic Affairs and Climate Action, Dr. Volker Wissing, Federal Minister for Digital and Transport, or Daniela Klockert, Parliamentary State Secretary to the Federal Minister for Transport and Digital. The IAA Transportation 2024 offers a comprehensive platform to shape the future of the transport, logistics, and commercial vehicle industry. I eagerly look forward to exciting discussions and valuable insights that can propel our entire industry forward. And I am especially looking forward to welcoming you all to Hanover in 2 weeks. Thank you for your attention.
A big thank you, Mr. Mindel, for these fascinating insights. As mentioned, if you want more information, feel free to visit our website. Believe me, there's even much more, but we had to cut it down a bit due to time constraints. We are now very excited to have the opportunity to present additional industry voices. This time from the van and supplier industry, we are pleased to welcome Carsten Intra, CEO of Volkswagen Commercial Vehicles, as well as Philipp von Hirschheit, board member of the Automotive Group at Continental, and Kevin P. Clark, CEO of Adaptive.
Meine sehr geehrten Damen und Herren, liebe Frau Müller, wir freuen uns dieses Jahr ganz besonders auf die IAA hier bei uns in unserer Heimatstadt Hannover. Wir freuen uns deswegen so besonders, weil wir so viele Produktneuheiten mitbringen. Wir haben gerade den neuen California präsentiert. Wir bringen den ID Buzz Long Wheelbase auf die Straße mit der neuen, besonders starken Version, dem GTX. Wir bringen aber auch viele andere Neuheiten mit, wie zum Beispiel unseren Caddy und unseren neuen Crafter. Aber ganz besonders freuen wir uns natürlich auf den Launch unseres komplett neuen Produktes, dem Transporter und der Caravelle. Und wir freuen uns deswegen, Sie einladen zu können in die Halle 12 zu uns auf den Stand, wo wir Ihnen frei nach dem Motto Meet the Pioneers of Transportation alle unsere neuen Produkte gerne vorstellen möchten. Wir freuen uns sehr auf Sie und heißen Sie herzlich willkommen.
Meine Damen und Herren, ich bin Philipp von Hirschheit, Vorstand für den Unternehmensbereich Automotive bei Continental. Auf der IAA Transportation präsentieren wir Technologien, die die Welt des Transports sicherer, vernetzter und autonomer machen. Gerade mit unseren autonomen Transportlösungen steigern wir die Effizienz, maximieren die Auslastung und verringern die Ausfallzeiten. Die Markteinführung autonomer Nutzfahrzeuge treiben wir weiter voran. Auf der Messe geben wir tiefere Einblicke in die Fortschritte in diesem Bereich. Unser Engagement für mehr Effizienz und Nachhaltigkeit ist dabei die Basis dafür, wie wir die Zukunft des Verkehrs und die Mobilität von morgen gestalten.
Hello, I'm Michael Gassen, Aptiv's President for Europe, Middle East and Africa. As a leading global technology company, Aptiv is focused on making mobility safer, greener and more connected. We are excited to be back at IAA Transportation to showcase our modular, optimized solutions that are paving the way to the software-defined and increasingly electrified commercial vehicles of tomorrow. Aptiv has deep expertise in vehicle architecture, advanced safety, fully integrated cockpit solutions, and on-vehicle software, combined with an industry-leading edge-to-cloud portfolio. At the Aptiv exhibition, you can meet with our experts and leaders and experience our live demonstrations. We look forward to seeing you in Hanover.
I'd also like to extend a big thank you to the IAA exhibitors for these exciting insights. Ladies and gentlemen, we now invite you to the Q&A. As mentioned, click on the Zoom link you can find in the description text and we'll start in about 3 minutes. You can also send your questions to press.ia.de or write them directly in the chat function on Zoom. We are very much looking forward to your questions. Thank you very much for your attention and we'll see you shortly.